Hey guys, for my narrative speech, I plan to talk about my family and how grateful I am for them. Growing up, I did have a normal household. A mom, a dad, and a sister were 5 years apart. So when I was 4 years old, my parents decided to split up, and I was so young I didn't really know what was going on. Just knew that there was a lot of arguing and fighting, and they normally like to keep it like behind the scenes so the kids didn't see it. And um, so we would have to go to court and everything, and I was so young that I didn't really know what was going on. All I knew was Daddy was going away, and so after that, the divorce was final, and I lived with my mom and my sister. So after my dad moved with my grandma, and after that, I didn't we didn't really keep in touch well with my mom, with my dad, I mean, sorry. And so I had like my uncle, his brother was my father figure in a way because my father, we would see each other like 4 times a year, and I'd try to call him. He is my father, wouldn't really want anything to do with us, and when he did want anything to do with us, he would like buy our love. It was weird, but so my uncle was like my father figure. He'd be at every sporting event of mine, and he wasn't married, so we were like his kids. So about 2007, my mom met a guy, and he was a nice guy. He was older, but he was nice. And then right after that, my dad met a woman, and so my dad wanted contact with his kids because that's what she wanted. She didn't have kids, so she wanted him to have contact with us because that's how it should be. So one one day he like called us, and we thought it was really weird because he was like very nice, and then he wanted to take us shopping. So really he just wanted to break the news about her. And so he broke the news, and we met her that following weekend. But when he took us shopping, he was already buying her a ring, which was pretty weird because we hadn't even met her yet, and he was already ready to marry her. So we met her. She was very nice, so we liked her. So, long story short, they, my mom decided that she was going to get married. So, of course, my dad decided he was going to get married. And so my mom and my stepdad got married at in Florida, and we all went. It was just me, my sister, my stepdad, and my mom. It was a nice little vacation. We went to Clearwater Beach in Florida. It was a nice, just small but simple wedding. I was about 10 or 11, and then my stepmom wanted a big wedding because she was never married before. So they were planning, I was going to be like the flower girl, and so the wedding, they decided not to have a bigger wedding anymore after she already had a dress and everything. So they got married about not too long after they planned to have the big wedding. They just wanted something short and sweet. So they got married, had a nice little reception, and that family's bigger than mine, like her family. So her family, she has her two parents, and they took us into their family, and they're the type of people that would give you anything. Like they would give you the shirt off their back if you had nothing. So they really accepted us into their family, and my sister and I really appreciated that. So every holiday we were included. Like we weren't left out. Like we were equal to the other grandchildren. Every year for Christmas we got the same amount of money as they did. So it made us feel very fortunate. And so that's like, it's weird to say, but I think like I don't think I've ever heard anybody say this, but a divorce really made my family the best thing it could be. And and I couldn't ask for a better family, and if it weren't for the divorce, I wouldn't have this family. So I'm very fortunate for that. So that's really all I have for you. Thank you for listening.